7 types of envious people with whom you should be more careful. Envy is a common feeling that we all experience at some point in our lives, but when it manifests itself in a negative way, it can cause problems in interpersonal relationships. In this video, we will discuss the different types of envy and how they can affect our lives. From those who deny the merits of others to those who feel insecure about their own success, we'll be exploring each of these types in detail. So, if you want to learn how to manage envy in your interpersonal relationships, let's go immediately with the first type of envious person. The one who denies merits. This type of envious person tends to minimize or deny the achievements or abilities of others. They may even try to discredit someone's work to prevent that person from being more successful than they are. For example, if a coworker is recognized for a successful project, this type of envious person might say that the project wasn't as difficult or important as it seems. Second type of envious person, the conceited, lazy person. This type of envious person does not work as hard as others, but wants to be recognized and admired as if they did. They may exaggerate their own abilities or achievements to get more attention and praise, and often feel threatened by someone who is more successful than they are. Third type of envious person, the admirer of social status. This type of envious person focuses on the social status of others. They may be obsessed with money, position, or power, and are envious of those who seem to have more of these resources than they do. They may even try to imitate the lifestyle of those with higher social status in order to impress others. Fourth type of envious person, the insecure superior. This type of envious person is in a position of power or authority, but is not sure of himself or his abilities. They may feel threatened by those who are more talented or successful than they are and may try to sabotage or belittle the work of others to protect their own position. It is important to note that these descriptions are only generalizations and that people may display traits of more than one type of envy. However, it is helpful to be aware of these behaviors so that you can identify and manage them effectively in interpersonal situations. 5. The chronic resentful. This type of envious person feels bitter and resentful towards those who are more successful, accomplished, or well-being than they are. They may focus on what they don't have instead of appreciating what they do have, and they may blame others for their own lack of success or happiness. Often these individuals may display attitudes of contempt or sarcasm towards those who have achieved more than they have. 6. The constant critic. This type of envious person tends to constantly criticize others, even when their criticism is not justified. They may attempt to undermine the confidence of those who are successful or have superior abilities, and may be motivated by envy. Often these people have low self-esteem and may try to raise their own image by criticizing others. 7. The gossip. This type of envious person may feel threatened by another person's trust or popularity and may try to undermine it by spreading rumors or gossip. Often the gossiper does not think highly of himself and may try to make himself feel better by speaking ill of others. 8. The controller. This type of envious person may feel threatened by another person's success or independence and may try to control or manipulate them in order to feel more powerful. The controller may try to limit another person's freedom or opportunities and may show signs of jealousy or envy when that person is successful or moving forward in life. In conclusion, envy is a common and natural feeling, but when it manifests itself in a negative way, it can cause problems in interpersonal relationships. Identifying these behaviors in oneself or in others can help to effectively address envy and foster healthy, positive relationships with those around us. Instead of allowing envy to affect us negatively, we can work on acknowledging our own successes and appreciating the achievements of others.